Hello and welcome to City Talk, where we are talking about great things happening here in the city of Columbia. I'm your host, Leisha Yitzi. On this week's City Talk, our guest is Henri Baskins, who is the chairperson for the Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial Foundation. The foundation, in conjunction with the City of Columbia, annually hosts the King Day Celebration at King Park. Henri tells us more about this year's ceremony and a wreath-laying ceremony that will happen prior to the 4 p.m. celebration.
The MLK Day Celebration, put on by the MLK Foundation, will be January 18th. We will begin at 4 o'clock. Our guest speaker this year is Henri Baskins, president of University of South Carolina. We're looking forward to a wonderful time. We expect between 500 and 550 people to be in attendance, and hopefully you will be one of them. We give out scholarship to deserving students during that time frame. Also, we will have choral and vocal presentations by local schools. And you will have a great time there, and we are really excited about this year's program. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., as you know, really set the tone for racial healing and race relations in our nation. And to honor him on this day, and especially a day of service as well, because we consider it a day of service. I neglected to mention that leading up to this, students and the general public in the Midlands have been asked to bring in food. And we collect this food, and we have a competition around that to see who brings in the most food. But that leads back to Dr. King and his idea of service to the community, and we all work together to help each other. So it's important for us to keep in mind his legacy of we are all one, living together, and as a unified community, we can make our community a better place for everybody. It has, as I said, we're expecting well over 500 people. In fact, other communities around the state are looking at this particular celebration and trying to find ways that they can do some of the same things. So I think we've been quite successful, and we look forward to growing it even more in the future. Beginning at 3 o'clock, the Alpha Phi Alpha fraternity will lay a wreath at the Martin Luther King marker in 5 Points. That ceremony will take about 1/2 hour, and then we will proceed from there to the Martin Luther King Park, the auditorium there, to begin our MLK Day celebration beginning at 4 o'clock. It is really imperative for us to encourage students to find ways that we can all get along together in this society. And having them come and showcase their talent for writing and winning awards for writing, and letting them know that adults, as well as the greater community, applaud their effort to put in writing what it means, what the dream of Dr. King means to them, I think is a way of encouraging them. I would encourage the whole community to come out and get behind these students and say, we applaud what you're doing and we appreciate what you're doing. So I hope the community will come out and do just that. Beginning at 3 o'clock for the wreath-laying ceremony at the corner of Hardin and Green Street, and that is put on by Alpha Phi Alpha fraternity. At 4 o'clock, the MLK Day presentation and program will be held at MLK Park. We hope to see everyone out.
Well, that wraps up this episode of City Talk. If you would like more information about the ceremony that is planned at King Park on King Day, please call Parks and Recreation at 545-3100, or you may visit the city's website at columbiasc.net. And for all city information, visit our website or contact Public and Media Relations at 545-3020.